Hi guys, David from Apple Tips here, and in today's video I have another iPhone on my teardown table. So in today's video we're going to tear down one of my favorite iPhone designs, the iPhone 4S. We're not going to fully tear down this, we're only going to take the back case out, the motherboard and the battery and the small parts up here. We're not going to remove the display from the case or the buttons. So, in this video for the tear down I have this beautiful mint condition iPhone 4S, which unfortunately is iCloud locked, so we're going to use it for this video. So, without further ado, let's get started. First, we're going to put this phone in this position. And here we have two pentalobe screws. We're going to take our Timu pentalobe screw driver, here, the gold one, and we're going to remove them. I'm going to place them on my magnetic project mat from iFixit. Then we're going to put the phone on this side and push on the back upwards, like this. On a healthy model, you'll hear a click, and on one that has been opened a lot of times, you won't. Then we're going to lift it up slowly and put it aside. And then we're going to put our phone back down. Then we're going to take my iFixit bit handle and we're going to get a PH00. And firstly, we're going to remove these two screws from the battery shield in order to remove the battery. Quick tip for people that are just starting with phone repair. Before doing anything on any model of phone, it doesn't matter the brand or the model, disconnect the battery. We're going to disconnect it with the iPod opening tool from my iFixit Protect toolkit. Then we're going to lift it up like this, which, be careful here, is it glued to this, and is it dangerous. And then, after we do that, we're still going to keep this one and remove the two screws down here. If any of you want to start fixing phones, I recommend you to start by tearing down an iPhone 4S or an iPhone 4. If you think that this phone is hard and has too many types of screws, then phone repairing is probably not for you, because this one is one of the easiest phones to fix and tear down from Apple. We're going to also remove this one. And always make sure you don't misplace your screws, because in every iPhone model you don't have similar screws, you only have a lot of types of screws, you don't only have one type. So that's a thing you should really consider if you wanna work on iPhones. something which I don't recommend, because iPhones are one of the hardest phones to start on. Then we also have another 2 screws down here. Oh no, firstly we have to remove this one, I think. I haven't worked on this model in a while, so that's why I struggle a little bit here. We're removing this one. There we go. We remove this one and we're going to place it down here. This project mat from iFixit, it's something I love and I recommend to any one of you who it's either a beginner or a professional technician. This is the best thing in my toolkit, and I'm not sponsored or something. I just want you to know that this is a very high quality repair mat and a tool very useful for people that are into this kind of job. Then we're also going to remove this shield up here, which is held down by 4 screws, one right here, one right here, one right here, and one right here. This one is one of the most important shields because this shield houses the connectors of the display and the buttons. These are the most fragile connectors, and if you break them, your display is cooked. And by the way, I was telling you that this is the battery shield and I was wrong. This is where the battery connects down here. Here is the charging port connector. On your models there is one shield for both the battery and the charging port assembly, and by newer models I'm referring to the iPhone 5 and newer. There we go, we removed the screws from the shield. We're going to place it here on our repair mat, and then we're going to switch from the screwdrivers to our iPod opening tool, and we're going to disconnect this one. Then we're also going to disconnect this one. Also we're going to disconnect this one. Basically every connector in here, because these are one of the most important ones. Not sure, but I think this was a fully working model, and hopefully I did not damage anything. If you remember the iPhone, the Samsung Galaxy S4 mini teardown, that was very, very bad. It went very bad, and yeah, I damaged something back then. And no, I wasn't the one who damaged the battery, that was already damaged, but the thing I damaged was the display. Alright, so we removed every connector here, also the camera. Sorry, I forgot about this one, which is also going to come out free. And we're almost done with the motherboard. We have 2 more visible screws here, also PH00. We have one right here. Going to place it back down here, and one right here. Also forgot one right here. going to remove, we're going to disconnect this one, which I don't know what it is, but it looks like a weird antenna. Yeah. So we're going to remove this metal thing here. Goes down there. And this was pretty much it with the connectors. Now we're going to switch to a standoff bit or standoff screwdriver, depends on what you have laying around. I have both this, that, or a flathead if you don't have a special standoff. And we're going to unscrew the standoff we see right here. Personally, I hate standoffs. They are that kind of screws, also known as screwceptions, that you can that you have to screw a screw in a screw. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but that's basically the definition of a screwception or a standoff screw. Now we're going to take this one, sorry, and we got the SIM card ejector tool, and we're going to eject this SIM card tray. It's important to do that in order to don't damage the fragile motherboard when you lift it up. So long story short, once I was about to rip a motherboard in half because I did not remove that. Luckily, finally I discovered why the motherboard wasn't going out of there, and I did not damage it. But maybe some of you won't. Discover the problem. Also forgot another screw. It's another one of the 00 pH bit one from right here. Since the beginning of iPhone, Apple has been using a lot of useless screws, in my opinion. I just damaged something, I think. No, I did not damage anything. Or... oh, I damaged something. I don't know what is the use of that, but I did that. I know, I don't know what was that. Anyways, nothing too special. So, we removed that. Now, let's remove the battery. Will this one work? I don't know. We'll see right now. Usually, those never work. Hopefully, this time it does. Maybe they're made not to work. No way, it did. Are you as surprised as I am right now? I don't know, and I don't care. I'm very surprised that once in my technician career I saw one of these not breaking while removing a battery, which is a blessing because this is one of the best ways to remove batteries from iPhones, and Apple made it breakable just for you not to be able to repair the iPhone. And yeah, Apple has had anti-repair tactics since the first model of iPhone. But this is not the point of today's video. I'm just so surprised and glad that this thing worked. Very nice. And yeah, this was the teardown. Now, I hope you enjoyed this teardown. And before letting you guys go, I have to keep the tradition going and film a time lapse of me reassembling the phone. So, I'm done reassembling the phone, and this was pretty much it. Fortunately, I did not run in any problems while doing this teardown, which is very nice, because last time it gone very wrong. Hopefully this time gone well. I don't remember if this one works, so we're going to be testing it. Hopefully, yes, it will. Yeah, the ammeter is on. Let me bring here a cable. There we go. We're going to plug this in here. For what I remember, this was a fully working model. And yeah, this is taking a healthy amount. Yeah, it reached 30 here, which is a healthy amount, and we did not break anything while doing this teardown, and it was a fully working model. So, if you like what you saw, please hit that like button, subscribe to the Apple Tips channel to see more videos just like this one, and as usual, thanks a ton for watching. I'll see you in the next one.